Hey everyone, I'm 32-Bit Bandit and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. We are playing the Technomancer. Okay, so as you can tell, I have... this is the first time I've ever loaded it up. So, new game. Okay, so easy mode. In this mode, enemies do less damage, allowing players to enjoy the adventure without spending too much time on strategy or crafting. Normal, this mode provides a balanced challenge. Hard, enemies are stronger and inflict heavier damage. You need a good grasp of parry system and a penchant for strategy and character optimization to master this mode. Extreme, enemies are more alert and deadlier than ever. This mode is for players seeking the ultimate challenge. And just so happens we are seeking the ultimate challenge. So we're going to go for Extreme. So I've only seen the trailer for this game. I've not seen anything else. But I absolutely love the look of it. But then, you know, it's definitely in my sort of game. There's crafting in it. It's an RPG. It's sci-fi.
At the source of all life, there is water. On Mars, where it is rare, water is a source of conflict, struggle, and death. Since the turmoil, there have been unending wars, fought over the possession of clean water. We are the forgotten children of Earth, trapped in this red, barren wasteland. Here, hell is not a concept, it's our reality. And the reality is that every drop counts. Then there were the unfortunates, caught in the full power of the sun's radiation, forced to deform, mutate into unrecognizable monsters. The others, the ones who remained similar to our ancestors in likeness, hid under massive metal shells, governed by water corporations. But in the slums, people's lives aren't worth much more than the mutants. Then I would know. That's where I spent the first 10 years of my life, under the boot of the Vori. Of course, in despair, there is hope. Some have begun to explore, travel even, from corporation to corporation, leaving their loyalties behind. We have organization, structure, and inevitably, politics. We have rulers, a people's assembly, and far removed from us, the Dowser, the inaccessible face of abundance. And finally, there's us, the elite protectors of the people, the spearhead of the army, my brothers and sisters who all share the same special gift. We are Technomancers.
So that is basically as much as I've seen. And as you can imagine, I was hooked. That was it. As soon as I saw that, I was getting it. Okay. So we don't want to spend too much time on character creation. I only say that because when I play games on my own, and by that I mean not recording, because obviously I am on my own but recording, I get absolutely... It just takes me forever. So we're just going to choose one of the preset guys. As I just cycle through, I quite like this guy. He's quite cool. Let's have some futuristic... It's nice to know that hairstyles are going to stay the same in the future. I think we've nailed it. I think we've nailed it with hair now. I've got off him. I'm so sorry, guys. But we're going to be playing this guy for a while. Go on, we'll play the main guy. Okay. Yep. This is me being as quick as I can, by the way. Let's give him some white hair. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And white eyes. Look at him. What an absolute legend. And then I say that and then then immediately change my mind. Yeah. He's cool, isn't he? Okay, right. So how many... Okay, so I've got 1 point remaining. So we've got charisma. So increases the chance of success in dialogue by 25%, minus 20% price with merchants. Okay, so the success chance in dialogue stays the same with each level of charisma, but the next one, bonus damage for companions, bonus life for companions. That's really cool. I've got a lot of love for that. Because it doesn't make it like you have... So just 1 point in charisma is all you need for the increased chance, and then it doesn't feel like you have to sink more points into it, which is quite cool. Okay, so science level 1. Unlocks level 1 contextual science actions. Increases the chance of success in dialogue science. That is awesome! By 25%. Greatly increases life regeneration outside of combat, included for companions. I absolutely love that. What a quality idea. Lets you heal a companion during combat. Uses up health injection. Lets you restore 25% of a companion's life during combat. Okay. That will all make more sense, I'm assuming. Crafting. Yeah, so again, increases dialogue for crafting. Recycle equipment without a workbench. Lets you use advanced crafting parts, superior crafting parts. Stealth. Lets you steal items while being stealthy. Lets you make stealth attack on monsters. Stealth attacks are automatically criticals and electrocute targets. Stealth attacks on humans no longer use fluid and instantly knock the target out without making a sound. Oh, that sounds good. Because I was thinking the problem is, because we're on such a high difficulty, often being able to do one sneak attack isn't that worth it because they have so much health. But all of a sudden, you get to level 3 and it feels a lot more worth it again. Okay, so traps and lockpicking. Lets you pick level 1 locks. Lets you set traps faster. Lets you pick level 2 locks, improves traps, they do more damage. Pick level 3 locks, lets you use fewer components when making traps. Okay, so at the moment, charisma, science, and traps is where I'm... Oh, and crafting, and stealth level 3. So just all of it. Exploration level 1. Lets you collect ingredients from dead creatures, plus 10% chance of loot. Searchable items are highlighted, plus 25% components recovered when recycling equipment. So first one we're going to go for is we're going to go for charisma. Plus 25% chance of thingy, and the discount to merchants, the earlier you get that, obviously, the more you get out of it. Okay, right. So we've got 1 point to spend here as well. Strength. Strength improves the power of hand-to-hand attacks. It is the most important attribute for a warrior. Damage caused by hand-to-hand attacks plus 1. Chance of disrupting with hand-to-hand attacks plus 2%. Required to equip more powerful arms and armour. Oh, so we got this bit at the bottom as well, which I'm assuming we had here. Character creation talent. I'm so sorry for going back. Talents give access to new abilities, picking padlocks, creating health and focus injections, making high-level upgrades, etc. Yeah, that's cool. So here, attributes increase the damage you do, your resistance, and the chance you have of making a critical hit. These attributes also determine if you can wear certain equipment, which is what we saw here with more powerful arms and armor. So agility. Agility increases the chance of inflicting secondary or critical effects. This is the most important attribute for a rogue. Critical hit with weapons plus 1%, chance of critical hit with spells plus 2%, chance of poisoning, knocking down, and electrocuting plus 1%. Cool. Okay. Power. Power amplifies spells and lets you cast them more often. It is the most important attribute for a Technomancer. Energy regeneration plus 10%, damage caused by Technomancer spells plus 2%, required to equip Technomancer gloves and armor. And then Constitution. Constitution makes you more resilient to attacks and lets you withstand more hits. It is the most important attribute for a Guardian. health, max health plus 10, resistance to disruption plus 4%, and max load plus 50. So we're going to go for power level 1, because I want to be all about the spells. At the moment, I mean, I have no idea what we're going to get, but that sounds cool to me. Yes.
Ahoy, Zachariah.
Scott, you came.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Sure, my memory isn't what it... But I remember to write things down on my calendar. Though I do sometimes forget where my calendar is. Anyhow, I knew your last cadet mission was today. Any nerves? If it's any consolation, you look more than fit enough.
No, I'm good. I'm ready.
Yes, healthy flush of the skin, no rapid eye movement. You don't look stressed out. Very well, I won't bother you anymore. Oh, but if I can bother you, just a moment. I recently acquired a batch of materials that can improve your gear. It's not much, but I thought you'd like it. Still can't believe you're going to be an officer soon.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Scott. It means a lot.
Ah. I fear we've dilly-dallied on pleasantries. Your master, Sean, waits for you in the courtyard. So stiff, that one. I fear his spine is concocted from steel. A spine prosthetic. How interesting. What if... Oh, and stop by the clinic and come shoot the chit-chat. No, that's not... Just don't be a stranger. If you feel ill or need a hand, come see me. I'm always glad to help. Good luck, my boy.
Thank you, Scott. Will do. I promise.
Okay, here we go. So, first mission is to change the controls so that they're inverted. And we want we'll keep increasing it, but we'll start with there. Yes, please. Cool. Okay. Workbench. The workbench lets you upgrade different parts of your equipment using components obtained during your explorations. Some merchants sell upgrade plans. A certain level of crafting talent may be required to craft some upgrades. So we're not going to worry about that for now, because obviously we have, we don't know what we're up to.
Fucking Mancers. Every time they come around, something new is broken.
Oh, leave me alone, mate.
Fix it. They break it.
Oh, shit.
Zachariah, today, as you know, marks your final mission as a cadet. I trust you are prepared.
Of course, Master. Ready, willing, and able.
And a little nervous. Normal and expected. That's why I have gathered together your usual instructors to allow you to warm up and prepare. It's for you to ace the tests for each fighting technique. Prepare yourself. And once you are ready, join me at the station. From there, a train will take us to the mission site.
Thank you, Master.
Okay, so talk with instructors to train at the different styles of combat: Warrior, Rogue, and Guardian. You can also train at the Technomancer skill. We'll do that. So there's no jog, it's either walk or sprint. they're the two
If you would like
styles.
to practice your technomancy techniques or care to do some staff training, I have time.
Train to use a staff.
I'm always honored to learn what you have to teach.
Excellent.
Cool. I'm a massive staff fan. Switching to warrior style combat. R1 and square to switch to warrior style. Lock onto your
I
target.
advise you to not try anything.
Okay. Oop. Ouch. Oh! Oh! Man. Oh! Man. Oh! Zachariah. Okay, so that does like a sweet little kick. Cool. Okay, so it does a little slowdown if I get my dodge right, which
Care to fight again?
A little brush up on my technique had never hurt.
Indeed. Remember to attend to your surcharge risk. I would hate to have an accident.
Okay, so Technomancy. Technomancy powers can be used with any style of combat. Some permanent effects use up fluid. Oh no! I'm too slow at reading. Technomancy, electric weapon. It's so cool. To use electric arcs, open the active pause menu with... Oh. Okay, here we go. In the Technomancer tab, select electric arts. Okay, so here are electric arts. Oh, electric arcs. Sorry. And then we can assign them to shortcuts. That's cool, okay. So we can assign that to triangle. Oh, not enough fluid. How do I get fluid? Ouch. Bring it on, mate. This game is so cool, I love it already.
Would you care to fight again?
I would love to. Another time, Master. Thank you.
Of course. Keep in mind, a well-trained staff can be quite formidable. And as you know, the control over our technomancy is what makes us unique.
How about a little self-defense training?
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go.
Okay, so read faster this time. Oh, that's easy. Guardian style.
I'd advise you to not try anything.
Oh! Oh! Oh, Zach, I'm so sorry, mate.
Care to go again?
Maybe later.
Your call. You're gonna wish you had some good defensive training, though, when you find yourself in trouble.
Want to test your skills with a knife and a gun? Not really in the rule book, so if you do, need to be discreet.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay, knife and gun. This sounds cool. Switch to rogue style. This is where it's at. Oh! Oh, ouch. Oh! Oh, this is awesome. Oh, hang on. What? Hang on. What? Oh, okay, it overheats. Alright.
Go again?
Another time, maybe.
Don't underestimate stealth techniques, or how much faster you can be in combat with light weapons.
Oh man, that's so cool. Okay, so slightly short, especially for an intro one, but this is where we're going to leave it for this episode. We've just done obviously the intro, and in the next episode we're going to start with our first mission. Thank you so much for watching. I am so excited for this game. I can't begin to tell you. Thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to leave a comment. Do find me on my socials. I absolutely love hearing from you. It's all in the description. You know where it is. Thank you so much again, and I will see you very shortly on the next episode.